Yesterday, I was trying to rake up the leaves. This is, the pressures of being in America where they try to make things, they want to cover up all the bad by making things look so pretty around you when there's all kind of vile things happening in the inside. Ordinarily, I would keep the leaves on the ground because it's good mulch covering in America. When springtime comes, everybody is out in the yard. I grew up in a house at 6010 North 32nd Street my whole life. You go outside, you rake up leaves. If you want to make some extra money, you walk around, and you rake leaves for other people's families and you bag them up. I have been working on making compost, and every time I put vegetables outside so that I can take the seeds out and have Abby sprout them so that we can make, little vegetable gardens. We love, everybody here loves red bell peppers. And from what I understand, the green turns to red. It keeps moving through a motion to get to the red. But I don't know if that's true. The red bell pepper tastes kind of heavy. I mean, it feels heavy. And it feels heavier than the yellow and the green. So I'm going to do a little research, but I brought plantains, I brought red bell peppers, I brought horseradish, I brought strawberries, and that's all to do composting. And for the sprouting, we got some garlic sprouting up. And I don't want to do too much, people. Maybe they won't complain here. I know at 6010 North 32nd Street, Anthony destroyed 3 of my papaya trees, 3 of my pineapple. I don't know if a pineapple, I guess, is a bush, really. It doesn't grow up to be a tree, it's a bush. And I had plenty of tomatoes. And he said it didn't look good. And according to manicure standards, it really didn't. But that's why I kept trying to get the gate up, because behind the gate, I should be able to, grow my garden and not worry about how pretty it is. When it comes to gardening, beauty is really in the eye of the beholder. I got this premonition that there was a fire at 6010 North 32nd Street, and they were knocking it down to build 2 houses there. And I haven't been by there lately. It makes my stomach hurt still. So I guess I will make my way over there and take some pictures and do an update. My Reality Speaks Again channel, somebody's gone into it and had it labeled as a for children channel so that they can prevent people from seeing my footage. And I have an idea that it's somebody in my family, the family wannabe hacker. And that makes my stomach hurt every time I think about him working against me and smiling in my face and lying to me at the same time. I just keep talking about things over and over because this is how I heal myself, by talking about it. I learned this technique in the Scientology church. I tried going there, and they do something called clearing. If you get Ron L. Hubbard's book, or you could just Google clearing according to Ron L. Hubbard, and you can read about the technique. It's not a new technique. In the African culture, they would do the same thing. Have you talk about your pain over and over again. In the 60s and 50s, when we had cookouts and picnics and got together and talked about our pain, it's the same thing. You talk out your pain. You let other people hear it. You allow them to comment on it. And before long, when you talk about it, it doesn't hurt to revisit the pain. But what we've been doing in America, in this culture, trying to be politically correct, we hold our pain in, and that's why disease is on the rise. So you got to be able to talk about it. You got to be able to be vulnerable. You got to be willing to embarrass yourself in order to heal yourself.